Hillary defends Al Franken. He doesn't need to resign. He is my friend, from USA Politics Today by Gary Mayer. Hillary Clinton came to Al Franken's defense during a radio interview yesterday. She said that her friend Franken is doing all the right things in the wake of his scandal and that he doesn't need to resign. From the New York Daily News, when it comes to allegations of sexual misconduct, Hillary Clinton sees a clear difference between Democrats and Republicans. Oh, yes. The former Secretary of State chatted with WABC radio host Rita Cosby in a sweeping Friday afternoon interview centered on sexual impropriety in politics. Fielding questions about GOP Senate nominee Roy Moore, President Trump, her husband, and Democratic Senator Al Franken. He's a good friend of mine, and I deeply regret what he did. There's no excuse for his behavior, but he has called for an investigation and apologized to the woman involved, Clinton said. Look at the contrast between Al Franken accepting responsibility, apologizing, and Roy Moore and Donald Trump have done neither, because they're not guilty of it. That's why. Listen to the audio below. Let's see how long this is. Oh, no.
Of course, some pretty serious allegations, Secretary Clinton, have come out about Al Franken. Allegations of sexual harassment and also sexual assault. Should he resign because he is a sitting senator?
Look, Al Franken, is a friend of mine, and I deeply regret what he did. There's no excuse for his behavior, none at all. But he's called for an investigation. He's apologized to the woman involved. Apparently, she's accepted the apology. So I think we've got to, recognize that he agreed to an ethics investigation. It will go to the ethics committee. It will investigate whatever the situation was, and they'll decide about what, if any, action should be taken based on that behavior. And I think that's the appropriate process because, I think that something like that coming into the public arena and Al's very quick acceptance of responsibility and apology and his willingness to be investigated and to take the consequences is the kind of accountability I'm talking about.
She is such a hypocrite. If Franken was a Republican, she would be the loudest voice in the nation calling for his resignation. Maybe she could spend a little more time trying to accept the results of the election and less time opining on current events. I mean, really, but they didn't put in the part where she was saying about Roy Moore and Donald Trump, who have done neither. That's the part I would have liked to hear, where I could have said she is a big hypocrite, but we all know she's a hypocrite. And, she wouldn't miss an opportunity to attack Moore and Trump, which they're not guilty of that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.